What's going on, guys? It's DexMax here. Hope you guys are doing well, and today I'm going to be showcasing this Golem cycle deck. So, I've seen a ton of people playing this deck in the past about 3 days. I'm not sure where it really came from, but everyone just started using it in all kinds of tournaments like challenges and 1,000-player tournaments. So, this is the deck right here. It has skeletons in it, which makes it kind of more towards a cycle deck instead of a full-on beatdown deck, because you don't see a lot of big cards other than Golem. So some people play Mega Minion against Electro Wizard, but instead of Electro Wizard, but I think Electro Wizard is a little bit better right now. So I'm gonna be testing this deck in a grand challenge. I'm 2 wins in right now, and hopefully we can do well with this. So first match going against Rambo, and we start out with him playing a mortar. So we gotta be kind of careful playing against mortar with this deck. We countered that pretty well, even elixir trade. And now we cycle to that elixir collector. And I'm playing my elixir collector in the middle just in case he has miner, because I see a lot of mortar players sometimes using miner. Looks like he's just gonna fireball that down instead. And I think, okay, is playing miner. So just defend that with that baby dragon and electro wizard. And he got a little bit of chip damage on our tower, but that's not too big of a deal. We're getting a couple baby dragon shots off. And we are just gonna lightning this to get some damage on his tower and also to kill off that mortar. And we're just gonna log that musketeer so we don't take too much damage. Only gets 1 hit off. So he's coming at us with a miner and skeleton army push. And we're gonna see if we can try to get a pump down, and then once double elixir starts, we will build up a big push. So I just pumped there because if I keep on defending against his pushes, I'll never be able to build up a big push with this deck. So I pumped up first and then destroyed it with my minions. He only got a couple hits off, and now double elixir just hit, so I'm gonna try to build up a big push. And we've been seeing a lot of just 3 elixir minions in the meta lately, so I think that's why we're seeing a little bit of a resurgence in baby dragon, because baby dragon can take those minions out in 2 shots, and it does splash damage. So we make it through that Inferno Tower, and Golem is making its way to the tower. And we're going to log that skeleton army and then lightning that musketeer. So it looks like we are going to be able to take that left tower with our Golemites. Just got to defend this miner so we don't take any of that chip damage. And he takes it to tower down to 28 and he logs. And since he had to spend a bit of elixir there trying to take out a tower so he wouldn't lose, we are able to save up for that Golem. And Golem's going after the King Tower instead of the other Crown Tower. So maybe we'll get a 3-star or a 3 crown. So we're gonna lightning that. His tower is down to 785. Golem explodes. We're just bringing down a log there. Only need a little bit more damage in. He's just going all in here, see if he can take out the tower, but we take out his King Tower for that 3 crown. So it worked pretty well there. We did have to make that elixir collector play instead of defending against his mortar. But after we got the elixir collector down, we were able to take down his tower pretty easily. So second game here, we actually do start out with elixir collector, which is really nice. And he's running Prince, and Prince isn't too bad against my deck actually, since Prince can one-shot a lot of my units like that. So pretty bad start on my part. I totally misplayed that. That Electro Wizard should have gotten it should have gotten its zap onto the Prince. So we're already down a ton of damage. And we're gonna have to log that and defend here so we don't lose another tower almost. But we do have a pump down and about to get a second one down if he doesn't do anything. Looks like he's gonna play that Prince. And honestly, we have nothing we can do, so we just have to pump up. And only 1 minute and 45 seconds into the match, we're looking pretty bad here. Princess even takes out that second crown. And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to take those 2 towers out in time. So we're going to get our golem down as soon as we can, so we can try to take out both of his towers. Just got to make sure we don't get 3 crowned, hopefully. And got a pretty good push going on here. And he has those barbarians, so they're gonna shut up my golem. Hopefully we can make it to that tower. Baby Dragon's gonna splash onto that. And we are sending our second golem in. Just gotta make sure we take out that tower. We might not even have had to play that golem because that baby dragon would have taken him down far enough. But he's overcommitting a little bit on defense, so we might be able to punish him here. Send in our second golem on the right side. Our minions are able to survive with a sliver of health, but then they die to his minions. And we're just going all in here. Need to make sure we get that second tower. Only 10 seconds left, and we actually do take out his tower, so we might be coming in for a comeback here. And we got 2 baby dragons, Electro Wizard, and that on his tower. We're just gonna lightning that. And wow, look at those baby dragons. They actually take out his king tower. So crazy comeback there. We actually get 3 crowns in a row now. And yeah, let's head into our third battle now. That last game was pretty crazy. Alright, starting with a nice starting hand. We should be able to defend against a good amount of things. We're just going to split our minions in the back and see what he's playing. He's playing Executioner, which is still a pretty good defensive card, even after its nerf. And looks like he's playing Giant. See if he is going to be pairing that with Graveyard. Looks like he is. And since we just lightning that, we are a bit low on elixir. We get our log down a little bit late, but we defended that and took about half health on our crown tower. So hopefully we can recover from that push and set up an elixir collector. So since he has a graveyard deck, I'm just gonna put my pump back there, and if he does decide to attack this side, I guess we will lose our elixir collector. But baby dragon's not too bad against graveyard actually. Yeah, baby dragon actually did a lot better than I thought it would against that graveyard. So we only took about half health on our crown tower again. But since our elixir collector still survived, we're going to be able to cycle one more time and get that elixir collector down just in time for double elixir to start. So there's that double elixir. Get our golem down. And let's see if he goes in for that giant push on the right. Looks like he is going just all in. So we're going to use baby dragon to defend and lightning to take care of that mega minion. And I think we defended enough so we don't get 3 crowns. So I'm going to just put all my troops that I have on the left side to support my golem. And golem makes it to the tower. We're just going to log. We have to cycle back to maybe another golem or just electro wizard, sending everything we have down. Minions sadly don't make it to the tower because of that poison. So with only 5 seconds left, looks like we are going to take a loss here. That graveyard was able to take out our elixir collector pretty well, even though we had baby dragon. But anyway, let's go into our last game here. We're 4-2 in this grand challenge, so not doing so well, but going against a person from Emergence. And we're just gonna log that out straight out from the start of the game, because we don't want to take any chip damage. It looks like he is playing that log bait deck. He's actually playing Goblin Barrel with it. So that's a lot of stuff that we have to log out. So we're gonna try to defend against his princesses and goblin barrels, or princesses and dark goblins without our log if possible.
Yay.
So we're sending in, or we're gonna place down our elixir collector, and our baby dragon gets a couple shots off, and we get our minions just in time so that dark goblin doesn't lock onto our tower. So the start of the game is looking pretty good for us so far, actually, since we have our elixir collector down and we haven't taken too much damage on our tower. And we can log that, which is perfect since that allows us to cycle to our second elixir collector. So we already have one full health elixir collector and a half health one on the bottom right. So once we get double elixir rolling, we should be able to get a huge push and take out his tower. So 10 seconds left until double elixir. So I'm gonna place my golem down, and he plays pretty well and pressures us with his goblin gang, and we defend that with only our skeletons. We are going to log that out, and he's playing Inferno towers, so we have to put our minions and baby dragon on the side, or in the center, so his Inferno tower locks onto those instead of a golem. So because of that, our golem makes it to the tower. Electro Wizard is stunning his Inferno tower, which is perfect. And we take out his right tower. We're gonna log that. And if he is going to take out our left tower, we should be able to get a good amount of damage onto his right tower and his king tower. So there we go. We take out his right tower, and we might even be able to take out his left if we have enough time. There we go. 2 seconds left. We get another 3 crown. So with all 4 battles, we won 3 and lost 1, and all of our wins were actually 3 crowns, which is pretty crazy considering that this isn't a heavy beatdown deck. But yeah, check out this deck. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this video, and also leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next Clash Royale video.